Hello again, my lovely little horrorlings. Gather round. Mama's got some more stories to tell you tonight. So, I live in Arizona. Over the weekend, I went camping with my fiance, her sister, and her sister's husband. My fiance is 4 months pregnant. We had a great time camping and fishing. I love fishing, and it's been one of my best coping mechanisms since I got out of the army. Well, Saturday afternoon we all went fishing on my soon-to-be brother-in-law's boat, had a blast and caught some fish, then headed back to camp. That night I felt like going fishing again because fishing at night is usually a good time, but no one else wanted to go, and my fiance was actually already in the tent getting ready for sleep, so I decided to go by myself and fish from the shore of the lake. This was around 10:30 p.m. Well, I was out there for a good 45 minutes with no odd interruptions, just enjoying the peace and quiet, when I hear a loud snap about 30 metres away. As a former infantryman, I've been taught to observe my surroundings and always be on my guard. This snap was odd. It wasn't like an ordinary twig snap, more like a large fallen branch. At first I'm thinking bear, as that would be the only logical explanation based on the weight that could break something that large. So I'm looking in that general direction for a good 30 seconds after the snap and hear nothing. Then it happens. I hear footsteps, followed by the most foul and oddly unique smell hitting my nose. These steps are almost certainly bipedal, and I just had the strongest intuition and gut feeling that it wasn't anyone in my family, but something dangerous. Like worse than what I had faced overseas dangerous. The feeling of fear that I felt was unrivaled at that moment. So I say out loud, "Who's there?" But there's all of a sudden silence for a good minute. Then I see something breaking the tree line about 15 feet from the shore of the lake. It's on 4 legs, which freaked me out because the walking after the twig snap was definitely a 2-legged creature. It was extremely pale with odd fur patches covering its body. It looked like a malnourished wolf or coyote, but with a smaller head, like the head was half developed. We locked eyes, and again, it was like a telekinetic wave of fear washed over me, but I stood my ground. This thing then does what made me 100% sure it wasn't a normal animal. It spoke. First, the most creepy laughter, almost like a child's, mixed with demons. That's the best way I can describe it. And then it says to me, while simply walking away, "Danger, you're in danger, all of you," followed by more laughter. I stood frozen, watching it as it walked parallel to the lake until it was out of sight. It was then I was hit with an overwhelming feeling of dread. and immediately thought to check on my fiancé and soon-to-be family members because the feeling inside me was so strong that they were now in extreme danger too. I got back to camp and everyone was asleep. I didn't tell any of them what had happened so as not to alarm them, and I didn't expect them to believe me if I did, because I wouldn't believe myself if I hadn't seen it and heard it. The worst part is we have now been home for a full 24 hours, but that feeling of me and my fiancé being in danger keeps echoing in my mind. I was taught never to run or surrender and to face my enemies head on, and this feeling I have is almost like a life or death thing. Kill it and be safe, or feel like me and my fiancé are going to die for God knows how long. I have training and have dealt with enemies before. Should I go back alone and prepared? What should I do? My fight or flight response hasn't shut off since we got home. Most of me wants to go back, prepared, and face this thing, or try and find something, which I doubt would be an issue based on this weird feeling I have inside of me. Honestly, what should I do? Because I can't get this creature's words or thoughts, whatever it projected onto me. I can't get it out of my head, much less the words that I actually heard. Thank you for listening, my little horrorlings. Don't forget to leave a comment down below and let me know what you think of tonight's stories. Give this video a thumbs up and hit the notification bell to find out first about new videos. And whatever you do, don't forget to check for monsters underneath your bed. Sweet dreams.